So you buy your guys lunch, right?
Every day, absolutely. Nobody pays for their lunch when they're working for us, ever. We bring it to them.
Now I never heard of anybody doing this, but
They think they're getting $50 a week out of me. They think like it's another, like a raise, like a bonus.
right,
But if you think about it, if you don't provide your guys lunch, wherever is close by, like if we're close to Quaker Steak and Lube, then they get a really good lunch. If we're close to Chick-fil-A, they get an okay lunch. I draw the line on Taco Bell and McDonald's. I try not to, I don't want to kill my guys. There's a barbecue house nearby, or we've all learned what everybody likes and we try to do it. But the win-win is this: they don't leave the job. So
right.
if you let them leave, they'll be sitting at, somewhere looking at their watch. Well, we'll go back at 1, we'll do this, and they'll smoke another cigarette, and all that. So if you go and get their lunch, they'll sit on a bucket or sit in the crawl space or in their truck and eat their lunch. And then they'll realize, you know what, the quicker we back to work, the quicker we go home. So it's kind of, I win, nobody leaves. And, we just pay for all their lunches and bring it to them. So it works out really good.
Now, what about the smoking deal?
The smoking deal?
Yeah,
well,
I want to know about that.
That's a struggle. And a couple of our guys do smoke, I think 3 actually, but here's the thing. Here's the deal I offer is if you smoke my way, I will pay. And that's the deal that I try to encourage everybody to get on that bandwagon.
So what does that mean exactly?
Well, I hate cigarettes. I hate the smell of them. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't want my customers subjected to it. People that smoke don't realize that even when they're not smoking, they still stink to people that don't smoke. Now, we have to go in people's houses and get in and out of their attic.
Right.
So the smoke my way and I'll pay deal is if you smoke the way I tell you to, I'll buy you a carton a week.
See, I could get on board with that.
Well, if you worked here, I would buy you a carton a week and you would have to agree to smoke a certain way. You're going to smoke 3 times a day during the job. Going to take a morning break, going to take an afternoon break, and you're going to smoke at lunch. And these are designated ways you do it. I provide the little bottles of Axe and you spray yourself down when you're done. Biggest thing is, and I won't say the words that we use, but don't hot box it. Hot boxing is a good word. The guys have other words, DB, don't DB it. And no, I'm not going to say what that means, but don't hot.
Hot box is fine. Hot box is fine.
Yeah.
Look, so you're buying people's lunch, you'll buy their cigarettes for them. You just
if
want
I don't
the job
smell
done
it. Now, hold on now. You smoke my way, I'll pay. But
Exactly.
if I smell it around or in a customer's house or yard one time and it's really bad and I smell it all over you, then you're not getting your carton that week. You know how much that is?
I know exactly how much it is. I buy them all the time.
Yeah, $50. I got 2 guys that are really on that program and they get their carton every single week. One of them's wife really appreciates it.
I bet she does.
And says that you let me know if he puts that at risk and I'll get him right back on the program. And I'm like, okay, I'll play along, but I'm not.
So would you pay for a guy to quit? Somebody in the chat.
Nicotine patches or something?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I would be extremely supportive of somebody that was a longtime smoker and they were quitting smoker. And if they were an employee of mine, I would be very supportive of that. And I would do anything I could. Now, years ago, I tried those electronic cigarettes and nobody could keep them charged. Nobody could keep up with them. It just wasn't, it didn't work. And I said, I'll pay for these and you smoke your real cigarettes after work and at home somewhere else. And that didn't work out. That was a passing fad. It turned into vaping and juuling and whatever now. But the little electronic ones, the first time they get it, they're like, oh yeah, I'll get by with this because they can do it in the attic. You can do it anywhere. It doesn't stink.
Right.
But that didn't last. And that just was too much to keep up with. And they wouldn't do it right. So, I mean, I'm willing to put any amount of effort forth that I possibly have to make a living and not have my customers smell nasty cigarettes.